Hey guys, it's Ashley here from The Little Foxes. This is my first video blog. This is my first vlog. What? Yes, it is. That is wild. So hi. It's nice to see you. I can't see you, but it's nice to, I guess, be doing a video blog. My dogs have gathered behind me. I think they really want to be in it too. Anyway, I thought for this first video blog I'd do a really short and cheerful post on things that I bring with me when traveling. We get this question a lot in the Vegucated Schoolhouse, and a lot of people maybe not know that I used to be a consultant and I would travel all the time, and so I kind of curated an assortment of products and things that I like to bring with me. That helped to make the traveling experience a lot more pleasant, being away from home more pleasant. And I think that a lot of these products that I have here, or tips, are things that you can really apply no matter where you're going, whether you're going on vacation somewhere, or you're going on a business trip, or you're just taking a road trip. So, and the Chicago sun is beaming in here. It's beautiful. So hopefully it is not too dark here for you to see me. Hello. Okay, so without further ado, the number one thing that I bring with me wherever I go is, it's a water bottle, my own water bottle. And I have a whole, ridiculous collection of water bottles, but I like to bring this little one with me because it's collapsible and it expands when you put water in it. And the great thing is now a lot of airports are realizing that, people don't want to spend like $7 on a creepy bottle of water that they buy at the, Hudson Books or whatever. They really would prefer to just bring their own bottle and get some filtered tap water. So there are great water filtration stations that I found in airports. And a lot of bottled water is so whack. I mean, not only is it really expensive, but even if those bottles are BPA free, a lot of times they've been bottled and been sitting in a warehouse and in the sun and the heat and the elements for like almost up to 2 or 3 years. So a lot of the chemicals from the plastic can leach into the water. And I think sometimes you can actually taste that. When you get yourself like a dusty bottle of water from the dollar store, which of course has happened to all of us every now and then, you can really taste that there's something funky going on with that water. So I'm a big believer in tap water or filtered tap water, and so I always bring my own water bottle with me. I love it. Okay, second thing I bring with me is a little wacky, but it is something that I started doing about 5 years ago, and it's now become like totally old hat for me. I bring my own lemons. Sometimes I'll bring one, sometimes I'll bring 3, depending upon how long my trip is. But I absolutely love to bring my own organic lemons with me, and when I get to the hotel room, usually they're like tea makers or coffee makers, and so I'll brew up a little hot water, add my lemon into it, boom. Because as a lot of you know, when you fly especially, flying completely whacks out your body. Your digestive system's sent all out of whack, you're incredibly dehydrated, your skin is dehydrated. So lemon water really helps to rebalance your body and maintain more of an alkali environment in your body. So I do that in the evenings and in the mornings, and I just find it's perfect. Could you get lemons from your hotel? Maybe. Really depends upon some of the hotels you're staying at. I've definitely stayed at places that I don't think had a fresh piece of anything in there. So I just like to bring my own stuff whenever possible. And a lemon, really, you would be surprised how refreshing getting into your hotel room and drinking a warm cup of lemon water and taking a nice hot bath is for your body after you've been on a long flight. I love to bring my own tea. I think this one I happen to really like because it's got nettle and fennel and peppermint. It's really cleansing. But any old tea will do. I used to know somebody who worked at a hotel, and she told me that a lot of those tea packets and stuff, they'd gotten wet before from other people, and they were still in there. So I just kind of like to bring my own tea because I'm particular about tea, and it's always nice to have a cup of tea. You never know when you might want one. I love bringing my own snacks, too, and, I mean, this is, I have this in the house just all the time because I'm insane about it. I am absolutely addicted to these wasabi roasted seaweed snacks from Trader Joe's. They're made, I think, by Annie Chun, so you can get them at Whole Foods or any health food store. They're just freaking awesome. They're delicious. The only thing I would say about this is they're very aromatic, so I don't, eat them on the plane because I think that might be, akin to eating Doritos on the plane or something. It's just nobody wants to smell my seaweed and wasabi chewing, but they're amazing, and they're a pretty nutritious snack to bring with you. You've got the goodness of seaweed, and the wasabi is kind of stimulating and helpful for the sinuses, so I really love it. Okay, I definitely bring some kind of green superfood with me. In addition to trying to, of course, eat like water-rich fruits and vegetables while I'm traveling and while I'm away. I also like to bring chlorella or spirulina with me. They've got a lot of iron. They're a really quality source of protein, and they've got a lot of other good things in them. So these are really easy to do. If you're the type of person who brings your own hand blender and like smoothie stuff, I salute you. That is truly, that's really badass. And these are great because these actually do blend up pretty well into your smoothies, and you can't taste it or anything. So I just like these. The only thing I would say is that these really do work best if you refrigerate them. They stay more stable that way. So if you can, wherever you're staying, ask if you can get a refrigerator. I usually haven't gotten a lot of pushback on this. Certain places, it's no go. But these usually work well when they're refrigerated. Okay. All right, so on to products. I really don't like to pack a lot of stuff. I'm a very low maintenance packer, which I guess is kind of different than a lot of women out there. But I just like to pack light, especially if you've spent years and years trudging a suitcase through one airport after another. I think you get tired of, having a flat iron, a curling iron, big bottles of stuff. So I'm all about packing light and being efficient with products, but I still like to feel glamorous and pulled together. So the one thing that I really love is Lush makes these shampoo bars, and this particular one, which is my favorite, is Karma Comba. As you can see, I've used it a little bit, but it's fragranced with Lush's signature scent, which is Karma. It's this really nice, pretty sophisticated, like patchouli and orange mixture. I love it. I wish you had smell-o-vision here. Woo! And it foams up really quickly, and I use it actually as a shampoo and also as a body soap because it just does a great job of getting you clean. And then it comes in this holder, and it dries out really quickly too, so you don't have to worry about it becoming some like gooey, weird mess inside of this container. Just let it air dry for a day or whatever, and it's good to go. So it's lightweight, I love it, and it's multi-purpose. Other thing I like to bring with me, I usually bring a smaller bottle than this, but I bring jojoba oil. It is absolutely one of the best things you can bring with you. It's perfect for a lot of people on their face. I use it on my face. I don't have any problems with it. It's great as a body moisturizer. People with thicker hair can use it as a hair serum to kind of keep frizz at bay and things like that. I know friends who shave with this. I mean, like, you can do a lot of stuff with it. It's really multi-purpose. And one of my favorite things to do when I've landed and gotten into my hotel room, here comes the sun, hello, is I like to run a warm bath with some jojoba oil in it and some fresh rosemary oil in it. Now, rosemary oil is really antiseptic. I recommend it to clients who have colds, headaches, the flu. It just is very aromatic. It has kind of a eucalyptus smell to it, but it's very healing too. And I actually find that it will slow the duration or shorten the duration of a cold, and it just generally makes you feel better. It's really great for sore muscles. So these together in the bath, mucho hydrating, very healing, great for after a flight. So if you can imagine that, I'd be like sitting in the bathtub, sipping my lemon water at the Best Western, just having a great time. Other things I like, this product, I started using this product probably about 7 years ago. Sorry, I won't keep it in the periphery and keep you in suspense. But when I heard Victoria Moran talk about it, and I thought, that's cool. So it's this EcoDent tooth brightening powder, which is awesome. It is my favorite. I don't just use this stuff when I travel. I use this stuff like all the time. But this is badass, and it's powder. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Okay, so it's powder. It's, of course, like all of these things, vegan and cruelty-free. Really light. You can usually get it at a health food store or Whole Foods. I get mine off drugstore.com because it's a pretty good deal on there. And they have different flavors. This one happens to be the whitening one. It does a pretty good job, but it feels great. I mean, it's just awesome. I feel like once you go tooth powder, you can't go back to paste. And it's awesome and easy to pack. Okay, the other things that I use, and this is something that I like absolutely love. I am totally addicted to Kumba Maid's perfumes here. Come here, Arabian Rose. I'm completely addicted to them. I've been wearing Arabian Rose for almost a decade. I'm wild about it. It is like my signature perfume. Kumba Maid was really kind and sent me a few other goodies because they know how obsessed I am with their stuff, and they sent me Egyptian musk, and I gotta tell you, this is great too. I mean, it's a non-animal derived musk, smells really sexy. The two together are like, bam, date night, boom, right there. But they have a wide variety of other fragrances, and what's great about them is, they're awesomely pure fragrance oil, but here they are, hi, in this really convenient roller ball. Oh, hey there. I'm traveling, just gonna put some on there, boom, boom. I feel fresher, okay? They're not cloyingly sweet because they're pure, but they're sophisticatedly blended. So I don't feel like when I wear these that I'm wearing some sort of like weird, like hippie kind of thing. I really love it. I also really love their lip shimmers. I'm wearing the Sedona right now, which is what I'm holding up. And I like them because they're rich like a balm, but unlike a lot of tinted balms that you try out there, this has a great staying power. It really is like seriously like wonderfully staying power-ish. And of course, it's vegan, so it's just really lovely. I just can't get enough of their stuff. They're beautiful. Lastly, when you're traveling, sometimes you can just feel so bedraggled and gross, and I always find a little red lip makes you feel better. So, and that goes for you too, gentlemen. So, I've always sung the praises of this Josie Moran Magic Marker Lip and Cheek Stain. I don't use it on my cheeks. When I tried that, it just made me look like a weird, like, warrior princess. But I do love it on my lips. And the color Flamenco is a perfect, like, classic red that I found looks good on pretty much anybody. So, I love this. Super lightweight. A lot of bang for your buck here as far as packing. This is something that, unlike hulking some, you know, red lipstick tube, which I've seen some of them, they can be like really heavy. This is lightweight and it stays on, and top it with your Sedona and you look great. So those are my travel tips, or the things that I like to pack with me. And I would love to hear what yours are too, because you guys all have such great ideas. You're like little baby geniuses. And be sure to scroll down because we have a pretty kick-ass giveaway. Ah, la, la, la. I'm actually not sure what we're going to be giving away, but I will make sure that it is worth your time and kick-ass. And thanks so much for reading and watching and just being great. And I love to hear from you guys, so keep it coming. Thanks a lot. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.